See, what we're not gonna do is have you lay up in the bed and complain about you not having the confidence that you need. What I'm gonna have you do is get up out of bed, get dressed up. We're gonna go to Starbucks and we're gonna have a conversation about how to be a bad bitch. Couple of things. One, stop worrying about anyone else's opinions about you because for one, they don't even know you anyways. They're not paying your bills. They're not taking care of you. So why do you care? Two, get rid of toxic people that don't motivate you and inspire you. Three, just be comfortable with yourself. Dress how you want to. Do whatever you want to. And that's all you got to do, honey. Embrace all of it. And that's on period.
Lose my mind. Give me a sign. One more time. I am light. I am light. I am light.
Okay, my last video I told you guys to block out the haters, but I didn't really say how. Here's the thought process that you could use. So in terms of the introverted, empathetic side versus the extroverted, narcissistic side, I'm definitely more on this side, so it's easier for me, I think. But for a lot of you on this side who are more shy, less self-assured, I guess, it's probably harder. I didn't mean that in a bad way, everybody's different. Let me tell you something. People always say, don't be full of yourself. They say don't be cocky. They say don't be big-headed. I agree with these things, but we do not have enough self-love in the society that we live in. I walk around and I see these people do not love themselves as much as they should. You have to know that you have worth and you are a very unique person and you have so much potential. It is up to you to fill that. I seriously mean that. Your attitude defines everything. If you have a weak self-image or you don't know who you are, you're like a feather swaying in the wind of mean comments. You need to grow some roots. Know who you are. You're going to question yourself every time somebody says the smallest thing about you.
Here's how to be more confident. Embody confidence. Carry yourself like you are royalty. Babies, pull your shoulders back. Keep your head held high. Put on something sexy and let them taste you.
How to develop confidence part 1. You gotta get rejected, okay? Get fucking rejected by shooting your shot. Whether that be asking that girl or guy out and expressing how you feel, right? Or you're in line and there's somebody that's next to you that you want to say hi to, that's a stranger, because you've never done it before. Shoot your fucking shot. Or even like a career. You want to go for the career and then it doesn't work out, doesn't pan out. Do you know how many jobs didn't work out for me? Do you know how many career paths I had that just didn't go the way that I planned it to go? But it made me stronger over time. It builds a mental callus, right? Like I was afraid of women majority of my life, okay? And then when I got to college, I was so sick of being afraid that I just decided I'm going to talk to every girl I think is cute and just start a conversation. I got rejected, can't even tell you how many fucking times. But then eventually I got that fucking number, which turned into a date. Shoot your goddamn shot. It makes you tougher. Mental callus, dog. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to start saying the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay, whether that be a joke that you think is funny and you're around on a date or with a friend or a stranger, you're gonna say the first fucking thing, okay? Because what that teaches you is to trust yourself and trust your instincts, right? So growing up, I would always second guess myself and not say what I wanted to say. And that happened up into my early 20s. All right, but then I started saying it and every once in a while something would hit. I'm like, I think this is funny. And then somebody would laugh. I'm like, okay. And then other times people wouldn't laugh and it's okay. As long as you just accept it and you are unapologetic about it. But also keep in mind, don't say like hateful shit, obviously. But now that I'm 30, it's just like that, it's easy. And that has brought really great people into my life. It's helped with dating, networking, friendships, everything. Every fucking thing. So say the first thing that comes to your mind, practice it. It'll be hard, but you'll get used to it, you'll learn. Do it! How to develop confidence part 3. What you gotta do is accept every part of your being. This includes the good and the bad, even your physical flaws. Like for me, for instance, I have a really long face. I have a big head. You know, I have wrinkles on top of my head. Like I started shaving my head like this so I could show it off so that it doesn't have power over me. I literally started doing this, shaving my head like this, during the lockdown because that was the one last thing that I was really fearful about that had to do with my body. but I embrace it. I love myself even more. And my confidence shot through the fucking roof. Because by doing that, nobody holds any power over you. You reclaim your own strength. And by having more self-love, that automatically equates to confidence, okay? And that way you're not gonna beg for acceptance from others because you accepted yourself. You see what I'm saying?
I'm sitting at this table with this group of dudes, right? They talking about how they got the sauce, how they could get any girl they want. I'm like, man, I got the most sauce here. They all like student athletes, you know, they all got muscle, they all built. They look at me crazy. Bruh, you ain't getting no girl, bruh. You don't got the muscles. You don't got that sauce. I don't know. I low-key be getting the dates. The cute girls low-key be coming to me. I show them a picture of all the girls I mess with. There ain't no way, bro. You're lying. She was not messing with you, bro. She turned me down. There ain't no way she messed with you. Think about it, bro. What is an attractive trait? Muscles, obviously. What other attractive traits do you have to offer? I can make protein shakes. Also, I can run really fast. That's cool, but can you make a girl laugh? I made your mama laugh. I'm not trying to bash student athletes. I'm just saying, comedy's where it's at. I be in there.
Ay, I walk around like that.
Finger on the trigger. Just try to eat it, nigga.
Did you know that if you're confident at work, you're automatically seen as better at your job? There is a really strong positive correlation between confidence and perceived competence, which becomes a challenge for many women who are naturally more timid or more introverts, or even those who don't want to be, boasting about all of their achievements and their successes, and they want to remain humble. But in order to convince others of your abilities, you want to try to become more comfortable with owning and communicating your strengths, your previous successes, and communicating that you are good at what you do. So find ways to boost your confidence and display this at work so that you're not overlooked and so that you gain the visibility that you need to be recognized.
How to be more confident. And don't forget the 30% rule. When in a stressful situation, we only give ourselves 30% of the amount of time to respond as we would give someone else. This is why we answer really quickly or when in fact you've got over 3 times the amount of time. So take a breath, pause, you'll have a better answer and people will think you're just naturally confident.
Hey kiddo, what you doing? You want some ice cream?
I'm reading about Rooney Cruz.
Huh, from Bible Bells, huh? Oh, this is good.
Did you just eat your ice cream with a fork?
Yeah, I did. And I can eat my ice cream any way that I want. Did you just throw a book at me?
Here's the rest of them. Leave my house.